How cold is it outside?
It's about 3 degrees. That seems cold to me.
Today's a very busy day. We have to go to the post office, which opens in 30 minutes, pick up the propellers, and then I have to fit the bumper on the van. I have to clean out the van. I have to readjust the lights because I totally screwed up last time. So quite a busy day, and tomorrow we're probably gonna go for a hike.
So I got the front bumper in the car now. Unfortunately gonna have to buy some sort of steel cutters because this bolt is completely rusted, as you can see, and I can't unscrew it, so it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So now I'm at the underground parking garage and I'm pretty much gonna do the bumper here because it's cold outside and it's also wet. So basically what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna cut one of the screws off, and then I have to take off my license plate and try to install it on there. I have no idea if I bought the correct screws. So I just managed to cut the screw off. That was a real pain. Now I have to take off the license plate and then try to install this. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out considering it's just me, and I'll most likely need someone to hold it. Getting a bit frustrated here. I've been trying to figure out how to connect those two lights. I've had them connected before and now I just can't seem to do that. I'm not sure if I connected to wires correctly, but it's basically blue to blue and green to green. Can't see how I could mess up on that. I checked the fuse box. I can't see any popped fuse. The thing is, I haven't used these too often. I believe they haven't been working since I got my alternator fixed last year, because I can't see how else these could be messed up. A couple of hours later. Every time you guys see me eat inside the van, I've been eating junk food. And today's not really any different because I'm having KFC. I can't get the lights on the bumper to start working. I believe there's a blown fuse somewhere, so I have to go through every single fuse that I have and I have to check it. I believe it's a fuse 30, which is a 12 volt fuse, but I'm not 100% sure. The issue is that technically I've only used the lights once or twice before when I went off-roading a little bit or more on like a forest road. So technically I don't need the lights. However, since I have them, I might as well have them working. And what I have to do now is redo these lights because they're actually connected to the 12 volt plug, which is in the front. And what it means is that whenever you try to go to the front, you're basically hitting one of the cables. Whenever you turn the front seat, you're kind of messing with the cable and it's not 100% secure. And considering I have a 12 volt plug back here, I might as well plug it into that one. So I just basically have to redo them a little bit. I think that's gonna take me like an hour, maybe 2 hours. Before I start fixing up the lights and everything else within the van, I would like to answer some questions that I've been getting from some of you guys and from my friends and family. So this morning I made some Q&A questions here. Let's answer the first one. How will I make money while I start traveling once I quit my job? It is something that I don't want to think about at this point. The reason I decided to quit my job and go travel is because I've been working the corporate life for a very long time, and I think it's been enough. I need a vacation. I need to relax a little bit, and while doing that, I will try to make money with my photography. My line of thinking right now is that I have enough money for the next 3 to 4, maybe even 5 months of traveling, and I'm gonna reach out to some companies. I've reached out to one company in London already, and I will try to get a deal with them, see if I can photograph from them. I think this is gonna be something that is gonna be very difficult for myself because I've never done that before, cold calling and sending out emails. But basically this is one way I want to make money. So let's continue with the Q&A. So I've mentioned this one. Is Amik and Anka coming? No, they're not. Amik is old. After a surgery, he had a knee surgery recently. Well, not recently, about half a year ago. So he's not able to keep up with me anymore. We can do max 10 to 15 kilometers, but that's about it. And Anka's not coming mainly because she is working on her career, which is very important to her. So I'll be going by myself. How much will the trip cost? One of the most popular questions. I have no idea. I will have approximately $4,500, but that's about it. I have no extra income, nobody else is sending me money, so unless I manage to get a deal photographing for a company, then that's pretty much it. I'm hoping I can fit within the $800 range, $900 per month. Another question I get asked fairly often is, what am I using for a camera? Well, I'm using a crop sensor camera. I don't use full frame. And I'm actually using the Canon 70D with 24 to 105 L lens. I use that, I would say, for 90% of my shots. It's my go-to lens, actually. It's an f4. So it doesn't let in as much light as I would like to sometimes, but I can compensate that with an ISO on occasion. Of course, I don't have that beautiful bokeh effect. And also I'm using the 11 to 16 millimeter Takina. And then I think I have another lens, which is the 50 millimeter 1.8 glass. And then of course I'm filming on the 100D. 18 to 55 millimeter. I believe this is like f3.5 STM. We are on a hiking trail. We were on sometime like a month ago. We couldn't finish it because there was way too much snow here. How cold is it outside?
3 degrees is cold by my standards. I can't say whether people in Stechevist find it so.
It's quite warm. Just took an awesome photo here on this bridge of Anka. Here's the bridge. I know my vlogs have been kind of wacko lately. There's no actual style in them yet. I'm still trying to figure out this entire vlogging thing, and that's quite difficult, to be honest. I'm having a hard time, so bear with me for a little longer. I think I'll be able to figure it out pretty soon. I'm still also trying to figure out what kind of a photographer I am, because I love landscapes. I love shooting landscapes. However, I also love shooting cityscapes, and I really like this Instagram style of photography that I've done lately, but I'm still trying to figure out like this niche that I should have. So I don't think I'm gonna categorize myself into landscape photographer, cityscape photographer. I think I might as well call it just travel and experience photographer, if you will, I guess.